Okay, so why is there a random flickering light right there behind the camera? Because this is a behind the scenes look at the Christmas special, part 2. Okay, so in honor of this truly awesome occasion, and the fact that we even got it done, I have a happy musical singing hat. Ready? Go. Okay, enough of that. Anyways, as all of you know, we did a Christmas special last year. You can check this. You can check it out right here, I think, in this highlighted box. Anyways, this is a story of how everything almost didn't actually get done, how things went wrong, but we actually ended up getting it done at the end. So here we go.
Last year, we fought over
So to start off, we filmed the beginning scenes. We had the I think it started basically from when we were talking about the script. And then we went on and Santa chased us around, and then Daniel got to the fight scene. Once we got to the fight scene, Daniel, basically, we had him fighting Santa or whatever, and we needed a way for him to be kind of sort of injured. So our friend Misa, she actually had these really cool little blood packet things, so Daniel basically bit down and put it up. I know, it's a quick joke right now. Mixed it with his saliva, then spit out the blood. And so anyways, that's kind of how we basically got that whole entire blood spit out effect. It wasn't a visual effect in post. So, and then after that, we basically were figuring things out. It was basically supposed to go, okay, we start things off at school, and then we head to one of our houses or whatever.
Okay, guys, everybody in the car. Okay, let's go.
Where Santa robber chases us and goes back there and stuff. But the unfortunate thing about that was that I was actually looking at the schedules, and between when Carolina was going to Hawaii and things messing up this year, I was like, So basically at that point in time I thought that we had nothing to basically work with. I thought everything was toast. But then I was like, okay, how am I gonna... Okay, we'll shoot everything at school.
Oh my god!
And so the benefit of shooting everything with the school is that we can use the school's DSLRs, which are better quality cameras than we own ourselves. So that's why you may notice kind of a little bit of an increase in quality.
Well, we do have a kind of a psychopath that's chasing at us, but
and then we decided to bring Zeke onto the project.
I got this, guys! I got this! Hey! It's a trap! Oh wait.
Now, Zeke is our good friend. I think this is the first time in any one of our videos, but he's a real funny guy. If we do any comedy type stuff anymore, we're definitely going to bring him on. But anyways, so we bring Zeke on, right? First day of shooting, I think that we're shooting the scene where Carolina is beating up the elf. Now we had to film things.
Alright, what's the deal with the bomb?
I can't move my head. My tongue is stuck. Thank you.
Things out of order just because between where everyone was available, we had to do that. And I'd hate to do that, but sometimes it's kind of necessary when you're working with film stuff. But anyway, so we shoot everything out of order. And then, so we bring Zeke onto the project, right? I think the first time was, yeah, like I said, the elf, Carolina being at the elf scene or whatever. And so we get him in there, right? And then he just, Zeke, and he's hilarious. So we're filming everything right, and we get a bunch of Zeke bloopers or whatever, okay?
You better watch out, you better not cry, because Santa Claus is coming to town! I got this, guys! I got this! There's a wall! Nobody panic! Woo! It's all good, everybody. And it's not good! It's not good! It's not good! It's good! It's good! It's good! Got my foot! Look at my foot! Line! Being serious.
So we bring him on to the next scene, which was the, I believe it was the scene where Misa goes in slow motion and chucks the cup at him or whatever. And so we actually got this kind of funny blooper that I've put together right here. So roll clip.
Action.
And now, here's Zeke with the weather. Thank you, Zeke.
So we got Zeke. He's hilarious. I mean, the whole entire time while I was editing this project together, I was sitting there laughing my butt off at Zeke and his... So basically we shoot all of Zeke's scenes or whatever. Get done with that. Anyways, so basically next comes week 2 of filming. This was the most filming intensive video I think we have ever done. I think we had something like 4 or 5 actors at one time, and then we divided them and their schedule days. And this time we actually had a filming schedule, which was kind of odd for us because we never have a filming schedule. We usually just like, okay, so yeah, we'll go out one day, film the video. I think that's what we do with Apoco, all that stuff. Anyways, it's probably getting a little bit lengthy at this point in time, but I think it's kind of worth it. Anyway, so we go into week 2 of filming. Things start happening. People, for some odd reason, they can't show up. They're missing, or they got to go. It's not their fault at all. And then stuff will happen like, okay, the teacher won't be there. We can't use the camera because we're using our school's DSLRs. And so things were basically just going wrong. So basically, we shoot the final fight scene with Daniel and Santa in one of our video production classes. And the very final day, I think it was like Thursday, that we could actually get any filming done. We shot the ending scene where Carolina basically beats up Zeke, whatever. That done, and then we move on to the very final ending scene where Santa escapes. And the original plan for it was Santa escapes. We go, we beat him up, we surround him and stuff like that. Then he runs to the road and then he gets hit by the bus. Well, in the end, we got 2 clips of that, and I think and it was supposed to be Misa as well, but Carolina and me, and so we get basically a video of Carolina punching with her fist or whatever, me and someone to the gut. But the only thing though is that at that point in time it wasn't really making sense. So later I basically Jimmy rigged the ending sort of. You may kind of notice that me and her got cut off like after the me talking with Daniel scene or whatever. But after that, so basically we had to cartoonify everything. So we made like a little cartoon and like scrolling and showing what happened and stuff like that. And then after I get all the filming done, so basically I run up. I was supposed to be in service this whole time. So basically I run up, meet Mom. Mom's all mad at me or whatever, and I explain what happened, and then things cool down. I think I had to do some cleaning or whatever for that. But anyways, that's not important. And then I think I go to Carolina's party. Next day I get sick, and so I'm basically sitting there shivering my butt off, feeling real lousy, and I'm like, okay, well I gotta get this done sometime before Christmas. And so basically I'm sitting there editing everything, putting everything together, and so that's kind of how everything happened. And there were so many times in making this that things that just almost didn't really get done.
Hey, what's up, my old brother? Yeah!
Stop. Cut. Go.
But you guys don't have to wear khaki shorts.
We haven't got.
Well, a lot of things actually didn't end up getting done, but we managed to pull the video together even after that. It was, I think, probably one of the hardest videos I've ever worked on. I mean, as I'll say to everyone that works on this, I'll say this again, but the Christmas special is one of the most hard, filming intensive, yet most rewarding projects we ever had. Every single time we went out to film, we had a blast.
He's so good.
Okay, we should. Darn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
It is a nice picture.
Zeke.
Anyways, future plans. We are going to have Apoco. We have Apoco in the works. We're having Carolina write the script for it. And she is excellent at script writing. She's doing a zombie thing just for her personal enjoyment right now. Might turn into something later. But and then we're also planning on filming Holdout. I think we need to do a few more episodes because I think we're like 2 episodes ahead of schedule for Apoco than we are for Holdout. So we're going to need to do a few more episodes for Holdout. Sanchez, he's an awesome character, fun to play. I wish our school let me grow out a 5 o'clock shadow because, like I kind of have right now, but I'm going to have to shave it because that would be awesome to see Sanchez in that. But, and then I think towards the end, in the season finale, we're planning on having Sanchez gets captured, Rook and Carolina's character Boss, I think, get, basically go after him even though they're not supposed to. Then they come back and the whole entire agency is under attack. Next episode, we're planning on basically kind of explaining the whole entire thing around Operation Holdout. It's basically the idea that If anyone's ever watched Burn Notice or the season of Burn Notice, there's this agency there that takes burn spies and uses them to do missions that no other agency will touch. Well, it's kind of a similar idea, except for the fact that they're not really using burn spies. It's just various people that they can use, and we find out a little bit more. And anyways, it's going to be a blast. And that has been the behind the scenes of the Christmas video. Sorry if it ended up turning out a little bit long and lengthy and stuff, but I figured there was a lot of stuff to tell about this particular subject. So anyways, this video should be over. Expect Holdout, Apoco, maybe a few other random videos. I'm hoping to get some snow soon, maybe do like action.
We're gonna action.
I stole your